Hello my beautiful people. So today I wanted to do a different type of video, and in this video I wanted to give you guys some words of positive wisdom. I've approached and encountered a lot of people in my life that have been really negative or bitter, and that kind of is really depressing and has a really great toll on others and the people that surround those kinds of people. So what I wanted to talk about today is how you should just focus on yourself and be the best you can be. Don't let anyone tell you who you are or who you are not. Don't let anyone tell you what you're capable of and what you're not capable of. Don't let anyone put you down. Regardless of where you came from, regardless of where you grew up or who you surround yourself with or who you have surrounded yourself with in the past, just be you. And you're capable of achieving anything you can possibly dream of, as long as your intentions are good and you believe in the greater good, and as long as you're not trying to harm yourself or harm others. Stay positive, hopeful, and determined. And this applies to everything and everyone. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. No matter what others tell you or no matter what others force you to do, just believe in yourself and your potential. As long as you are true to yourself, other people's opinion shouldn't bring you down. Don't let other people and other people's opinions bring you down. Because at the end of the day, every single individual is responsible for themselves. Because if you think about it, what is the ultimate goal in life? If you think about it, so what are you striving for? What are you living for to achieve? In my opinion, the ultimate goal in life is happiness. And that should be everyone's goal in life, even though happiness comes in a lot of different forms and means different things for different people. And same thing goes with success. Everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to strive to get that. But success can mean so many different things in different people's perspectives. See, for some, success might be money, might be financial stability. For others, it might be, materialistic things, things that make you happy that you acquire. For others, success can mean just being happy and being peaceful with yourself and others. And for some other people, success might be gaining knowledge of various things in life. Success is just this huge concept that people just have to acquire different goals in life. And no matter what your goals are in life, no matter what you put your mind to, no matter what success means to you, no matter what you're trying to achieve in life, at the end of the day, you can achieve anything you can imagine. You are responsible for your own happiness, for your own safety, for your own individual choices on a day-to-day basis. And anything you put your mind to, you can establish and acquire. And you can't let other people or negative thoughts or negative vibes or other people's, bitterness pull you down. But when you reach success with hard work and dedication, you will achieve that ultimate happiness. Now, whatever you are doing in life, whatever you want to be doing, as long as it is with good and pure intentions, don't give up. Don't let anyone discourage you, period. You possess the power of the imaginable. You have to take action. You have to not let anyone or anything stop you. Everyone goes through hardships in life, and it just depends on how you deal with those hardships and those obstacles in life that will determine your outcome. A lot of people face very difficult situations in life, but it's the way you learn and it's the way you cope with things. Because you can cope with bad things or negative things that happen in your life in two ways. You can either cope with it in a positive way or cope with it in a negative way. And I feel like if you deal with things, hardships that you've been through, struggles in your life in a positive way, with a positive mindset, with a positive outlook, it's kind of like a downward spiral, gets people on a bad track. Positive coping and positive mentality and thinking does the same thing in reverse. So it gives you that upward spiral where one positive and good thing will lead to another and another and another. Just like in a bad situation, let's say, you lost your job and then, your car broke down. One bad thing kind of leads to a downward spiral. But if you try to think about it in a positive way, with a positive mentality, whatever it is, whatever you might be going through, try to deal with it in a positive way where things could always get worse, but you have to look on the brighter side of things just to not attract that negative energy and those like negative vibes into your life. And other people, let me warn you right now, other people will try to trick you, will try to fool you. They will try to play different mind games with you, put you down, tell you you're not worth anything, tell you you're not attractive, tell you whatever negativity that is going on in their life that is surrounding them, they're gonna try and bring into your life. But don't let that affect whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, whatever it is that you're focused on. Don't let those people and that kind of negative energy get to you. Stay strong, because that's so important in life. And usually when other people hate, I've actually babysat a lot of like young kids and children and young adults. I've tutored a lot and I've babysat, and there's a lot of kids, especially in the younger like age demographic, where they're bullied in school, where they think they're not, worthy anything, that they, think that they can't be as good as some of the other kids. And mainly, there's haters and there's people that put other people down because either A, they're struggling with something on their own that they can't handle and they can't express it like through words, or they're just very shallow and close-minded. And either way, you cannot let those people get to you. You have to stay strong. You have to be confident in who you are and what you're capable of. Because a lot of different people, their coping mechanism with dealing with things that they're going through that they can't handle is to put other people down, and that's their coping mechanism. And you have to be smart enough to realize that and kind of, differentiate that between, oh, it's you who are wrong. You have to differentiate and tell the difference that it's not you that's the problem. It's not your actions that are causing other people dismay. It's actually their own, coping mechanism. It's their own struggles in life. And so I feel like if we all try to be on the more positive side and kind of give each other that positive, happy, peaceful energy, then more people will see that as a way to communicate, a way to deal with their own problems, and hopefully like we can establish like a great communication with each other to, be able to talk to each other without, the fear of being judged or the fear of not being accepted or not being understood. Because like nowadays I feel like with, the technology era and everyone just being in their own little world and not being able to communicate like people normally did not that long ago, I feel like especially some of the younger teens and some of the younger adults, they don't know how to express themselves and express what they're going through and express their anger in a healthy way. So they kind of, bundle it all up because they feel like not a lot of people will understand them with, today's judgmental society, that, they kind of shut down and don't want to communicate, don't want to be a part of, getting help or getting others to understand what you're going through. That's why we all have to stay open-minded and non-judgmental and try to help each other. Everyone goes through struggles in life. No one's life is perfect. That's just a simple fact. So if everyone's going through struggles, minor or major, we have to be able to understand that, be willing to just help each other out and just talk things through and try to understand different points of view from different perspectives. Because, what might seem like a cylinder to one person, from a different angle, it might seem like a rectangle. And even though there might be not like a coordinated perspective. Things are not always as they seem. So we have to be open-minded to the possibility of like there being more than one right answer. And also to whoever you guys that are going through things and don't have a lot of people to talk to, or don't have, you know, people surrounding you that you might be feel comfortable enough to share things with. What I've done in the past, because I've been through some stuff too, like some really hard stuff, and it's just the way you deal with things. And what I've done in the past and in my childhood, I would literally get like a journal, a notebook, a pen or a pencil, and just sit down and write. If you don't feel comfortable enough like sharing what you're going through with others, or if you know, aren't sure what to do, it is such a relief and such a great thing to be able to like sit down and just write. I'm telling you guys, whoever is like struggling and not being able to get help, even writing it down, so sharing your thoughts and writing all your thoughts and your feelings down on a piece of paper is so helpful, because I feel like it's kind of like a stress reliever, and all that information, all those thoughts, all those feelings that you've written down aren't going anywhere, you know? So you can always go back to them if you wish, but that was some of my coping mechanisms, you know, growing up as a child and going through different struggles in your childhood, in your adulthood, and just growing up in general, especially when others don't understand you and don't understand your intentions and kind of don't understand what you're trying to do and accomplish in life, or how your mentality is. It gets really stressful and really difficult. So I just encourage all of you guys to just be true to yourself. Definitely strive to achieve the best and anything you can possibly imagine. Whatever your goals are, don't allow anyone to stop you in reaching them. Do you. As long as, like I mentioned before, as long as your intentions are pure and good, and you're not trying to harm yourself or others, and you're not like wishing bad for other people, just focus on yourself. If you can't stay positive, or if you're having troubles like seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, or just being positive and open-minded, sometimes take a moment to yourself and just kind of group yourself back together and reanalyze the whole situation. Because for me growing up, I would spend a lot of time by myself, and I had a lot of time to kind of reflect on life and reflect on situations, and I would always like analyze things and reanalyze things and kind of pick whatever best option I had at the time and stick with that. As long as you stay positive and keep moving forward, you know, all the bad things will pass. Time will heal a lot of wounds. Time will fix a lot of things and just make things better. So thank you guys so much for watching and for joining me today. I just wanted to get that out there, especially because I feel like a lot of young adults, and whatever age you may be, guy, girl, whoever, at whatever age, wherever you are in life, everyone goes through struggles, and I feel like a lot of us just forget that sometimes and just become very critical of ourselves without knowing that others will understand like the situations and struggles you're going through. So I send my support and love to all of you guys who are in need, all of you guys out there joining me today, and just stay positive. Do you know, be happy. Try to make a difference in your life. Even little individual things, like little tiny details, make a huge difference for others. So thank you guys once again, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of this year, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay positive and lots of love to you guys. Bye. Mwah.